Welcome to Baja Window to the South. We are your hosts, Denitza Garcia
and Cesar Rivera. Did you guys know that we got 2 gyms in Baja California that you can retire? I'm going to show you right now.
After many years of hard work and an accelerated pace of life, there does come a time when people yearn to find peace and safety during their retirement. If you are near this moment, or if you have stopped working, among the 5 best cities in Mexico to enjoy your retirement, there are 2 gyms in Baja California, Punta Banda and Ensenada. Ensenada, located in northwestern Mexico, is a paradise that allows you to delight yourself with the peace and beauty of nature. This city distinguishes itself by fascinating marine scenes, and it's a great meeting point for majestic gray whales during their migration journey. In addition, it is a tourist destination famous for La Bufadora, one of the biggest blowholes in the world and the only one in North America. Here, you can marvel at this natural phenomenon show and enjoy its coastal charm. These aren't the only cities that stand out when retiring. Media outlet Terra also recommends Mérida en Yucatán, Playa del Carmen in Quintana Roo, San Pedro Garza in Nuevo León, and Lago de Chapala in Jalisco. These destinations offer pleasant environments, quality services, and a high variety of activities to enjoy in your golden years. If you're planning your retirement and are looking for a special place to enjoy your life, consider these amazing Mexican cities. Discover peace and happiness in your new retirement home, where tranquility and beauty combine to give you the quality of life you always dreamed of. It is time to begin a new adventure in these destinations that are ready to welcome you with open arms.
Well, now you know about these 2 beautiful places here in Baja California. And now we're going to talk about paella and beer. Yes, paella and beer festival right up next in Baja Window to the South. Well, we love festivals here in Baja Window to the South, mostly to promote, what's going on in our region. And right now, we're gonna talk about paella and beer. Who doesn't like beer? Come on. So we're here with Willie Llamas. Thank you for being here with us. And he's going to tell us about this festival coming up on Father's Day. How are you today?
Oh, I'm fine. Thank you so much. You're welcome to Las Rocas Resort and Spa, and it's so nice to have you with us. Well, as you say, paella. Paella, as you know, is a Spanish dish, but has been very popular in Baja California for many years. So 3 years ago, we have the idea to do something like that, to offer paella and regional beer, which has been very popular in those days. And we start the Paella and Beer Fest at Las Rocas Resort and Spa. And we do on Father's Day. Fathers love beer.
Yes.
Everybody loves paella. So we started the festival 3 years ago, and this is going to be our 3rd one. It is going to be on Sunday, June 18. That's right. So we're expecting a lot of people, and we're going to be offering paella, of course, but also the best regional beers from Rosarito and Tijuana. And we're expecting a lot of people, so people can really enjoy paellas, enjoy beer. And mostly they can do something on Father's Day. That's going to be very nice.
Yeah, most definitely. And we're here at La Rocas, resort, as you can see. So it's beautiful. Right now, the day, it's absolutely gorgeous. And you can come with all your family, right? To celebrate Father's Day and have good paella and try, I bet there's going to be a lot of beer, right? From different ones.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we have about 6 local brands, and they're going to be offering what they have to sell and everything. And besides that, we're going to have about 10 paella makers. We call chefs to make paella. And also, besides that, you don't like paella because not everybody loves paella, but
yeah,
I do.
Yeah, me too.
We're going to have as food for sale, like crepas and all that. People, the most thing, we want families to come to Las Rocas Resort and Spa, have a nice day, enjoy paella, enjoy the beer, and they can do everything on family. That's the best part.
Yeah, this is a familiar day, lots of options to eat, besides that, like you said. And okay, at what time it's gonna be?
We're gonna start at 3 o'clock, ended up by 8, 9 o'clock maybe. It all depends on the atmosphere.
Yeah, and we Mexicans like to party.
That's right. And the main part over here is gonna be a paella contest.
Oh.
Yeah. So we're gonna give a prize to the first, second, and third paellas.
Okay.
And also to the beer.
Oh.
So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
That's awesome.
We're gonna have folkloric dancers. We're gonna have DJ music, we're gonna have mariachi. So it's gonna be a fun day.
Yeah, a very
Totally.
fun day, lots of entertaining. Kids can be here all around, you know. I guess there are going to be activities as well
It's
for
gonna
them.
be a lot of activities, but yeah, you know, and because family is calling us and says, "Can I bring my kids?" Yes, they
Yes.
can bring the kids because this is a family day.
Yeah, excellent. And we can buy like the tickets here. It's free. How does it work?
It is. It's gonna be for tickets for sale. We have it right here at the front of the Las Rocas Resort. Also, they can go online. They can go to Facebook and find the Paella and Beer Fest on Facebook. And right there, you can find a link where you can buy tickets online.
Oh, great, great. So, and now that we're talking about this, where we can find you on social media as well. I mean, for all the info, you have a
It is
website
in all the media. It's like Instagram, Facebook. They can go straight to the webpage, so everybody they can find the Paella and Beer Fest.
Okay, just like as a paella and beer fest. So
Yeah,
now we know. Excellent. No, well, that's great. Is there something else that you would like to add to invite our audience, or?
Oh yeah,
just what-
totally. Just come over here. It's gonna be Sunday, June 18 at 3 o'clock. We are on the beautiful road to Ensenada, the free road. That's the way we call it. And it's very easy. It's Las Rocas Resort and Spa. You can visit, come on, and have fun with the families.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Willie.
Pleasure to have you with us.
And talking about beer, we're going to Mexicali with Jesus, who's going to show us a very nice craft beer. Let's go and check that out.
¿Qué tal, mis amigos? Estamos en Baja Window to the South. Mi nombre es Jesús Castellanos y el día de hoy estamos visitando cervecerías artesanales de Mexicali. Nos tocó estar con Heatstroke. Primero las damas. Julie, ¿cómo estás?
Hola, muy bien, Jesús, gracias por visitarnos.
Excelente. Orlando, ¿cómo comienza Heatstroke? ¿De dónde inicia Heatstroke?
2 años haciendo ya cerveza, producción bien, tener stock que esté lleno, vender barriles, botellas.
¿Por qué Heatstroke?
Porque, como todos saben, Mexicali es la ciudad más caliente de México. Hace muchísimo calor, o sea, no todo el mundo puede vivir en Mexicali. Y yo cuando me invitaron a asociarme con ellos, yo ya era clienta frecuente con ellos. Entonces me dijo, le dije, la verdad no es porque sean mis amigos, pero está bien buena su cheve. Entonces cuando me invitan al proyecto, le dije, claro que entro.
Carnal, cuando entraron tenían 2 semanas, tenían 2 años. De esos 2 años empezaron a competir inmediatamente. Entraron, se animaron, ¿cómo les fue?
Ya empezamos la competencia, creo que apenas el año pasado. Nos fue bien en una en Tijuana y una aquí en Mexicali este año. Ah, no, también fue el pasado. También el pasado ganamos premio y todo el pedo. Pero sí, competencias no fue desde el principio. Siempre era más bien corregir las cheves, que estén bien para todo el público, que se las puedan pistear a gusto, que a todo el mundo le guste.
Esta es una de las cheves ganadoras, es una peanut butter milk stout. Excelente. Sé que está hecha de... Hice esta receta una vez y esa receta competiste. Platícanos un poquito.
Pues esa, a mí me gustaba cuando yo apenas empecé a hacer uso del ámbito de la cerveza a pistear. Bueno, no a pistear porque desde morro pisteo, ¿no? Pero sí, de que ya empezar a hacer cerveza, había una que era cervecería Belching Beaver.
Sí, me acuerdo.
Que tiene una peanut butter milk stout. Y esa siempre me gustaba. Yo cuando empecé, yo empecé con oscuras. Y ahorita casi no pisteo oscuras, pero sí cuando empecé eran oscuras y me gustaba mucho esa pinche cerveza. Le dije un día a Alex, cuando apenas empezamos con esto, hay que hacer una que se parezca a esa. Y mi tirada era que se pareciera, no que quedara muy parecida. Y sí, quedó muy bien y nunca le he movido. A lo mejor le falta un poquito más, a lo mejor un poquito menos, pero así me gustó a mí. Así ganó.
Pero fue
a
una
la gente le
cerveza,
gusta.
fue una cerveza que ganó en Tijuana International
Sí,
Beer Fest,
sí.
¿no? En Tijuana International Beer Fest. Carnales, esta cerveza, esta peanut butter stout, la Neipa, la Jefe, son 3 cervezas que puedes encontrar aquí con Heatstroke. Son 3 cheves que puedes en verdad degustar porque no son unas cheves invasivas, ¿no? Estamos aquí en Plaza México. Plaza México es un nuevo reto. La cervecería que están ahorita impulsando es un reto porque van a encontrar gente que viene esperando que las cosas estén bien hechas. ¿Dónde podemos encontrarlos en las redes?
Instagram es Heatstroke BC y igual en Facebook.
Mis amigos, esto fue Baja Window to the South con Heatstroke. Yuli, muchísimas gracias.
Muchas gracias
Orlando,
por venir.
Muchísimas gracias, hermano.
Thank you, Jesus, for showing us the craft beer of the region. Now we're going with Danitza. She has an interview with some great artists, the Torres Pacheco triplets.
Hello, everyone. Today, we're going to do something really fun here in Baja Window to the South. Today, I'm with three very special persons. Actually, they're plastic artists. I mean, artists in all the extension of the word. And what I can say, they are triples, okay? Can you imagine? Very talented, okay? They've been in this world, in the world art for many years now, and I just can't wait to interview them. Hello, ¿cómo están? Hi, welcome to Baja Window to the South. I'm really excited, I have to say, and I would like to start in order. You guys are gonna tell me your name and in the order you were born, okay?
Yeah.
So I think it's you.
Yeah. First. My name is Luis. I was the first born.
Excellent.
And my name is Leonel, and I was the last one to born. And I'm Lorenzo Antonio, and I'm the second one. Actually, we have two names. My name is Leonel Alfonso,
Luis Alberto,
and Lorenzo Antonio. And the L stands for lunes from Spanish Monday, and A from the month of August. Yeah.
Wow, okay. That's something special. Thank you for mentioning that. Okay, that's very cute. When did you start it? Because you were telling me, and I guess you were kind of born with, in this
gift.
world, right?
Ever since we were children, I remember we used to share everything, pencils, sketchbooks, everything, because our mother, she was who was the one who discovered our talent, and that's why our mother saw. She was like, I see my children having an interest in creating and drawing, and she said, I want to get them some sketchbooks and in fact, it was just one sketchbook to share with
the three of us.
Three of us. I think that was the key in our artwork, because it was the point that we were working together.
And right now, like, how do you manage to work? Like, I think, you were telling me, like, I took the picture, but my brothers were like doing the hands, and you're gonna get me once you see, their art. What are we talking about? Because their art right now in this, exhibition in particular has to do with hands. So please tell me.
It's a collaboration. We always have seen each other as a team. We are playing a very important role everyone. And we always, it's not like individual work. It's like always we have always seen as a whole thing.
It's a natural collective.
Natural collective, and we think it's important to work together.
We consider ourselves as a unique entity. Like we are an artist split into three persons.
That's so beautiful.
I think it's important to mention that in the beginning we started painting individually in order to learn the techniques, how it behaves the materials, and growing individually.
What do you get inspired on, right? Can you please tell us a little bit more?
The life itself is a source for us to get inspired, and most of the works talk about the inner exploration as triplets. How we three see the world,
And also we get inspired by another artist, a local artist, and also international artists who are Italian or European, and Russian even. And yep, those are surrealistic and hyperrealism styles. Our style is more like surrealistic and hyperrealistic and photorealism. It's all mixed between among these styles because we were influenced at a young age, and that's why we felt attracted to those styles because we felt that way. In art history, it's not common to see triple brothers working together, and I'd like to thank God for giving us this life condition, and we love being triplets.
Oh, wow. I thank you for sharing that. I think that's a beautiful message from all of you. So please tell us where we can find you, your social media, website, everything.
Yeah, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube as Trillizos Torres Pacheco, and also our website trillizos.com.mx.
And with these exhibitions for at least 2 months. So you should just come run and check this out, okay? And of course, they're on sale and you're gonna love it. And I bet you're gonna one, or two or three of their, pieces of their art like I do right now. Thank you so much for joining us in this interview. You have all the info, you have the triples, Torres Pacheco, remember Torres Pacheco? You're gonna be hearing of them a lot. And thank you again for being with us in Baja Window to the South.
Thank you.
It was an honor, really. And I wish you all the best, okay?
Thank you so much.
Oh my God, I'm just in love with los hermanos Torres Pacheco. And if you like to go and check their art, please do at Pop Gallery on 10th Avenue in Tijuana. They're amazing. And right now, I don't know if you have heard about blind mules, something that's been going on recently, happening a lot, crossing the border from Tijuana to San Diego. We can help you with information so you can prevent from being a victim of this crime. Let's hear the information right away. It's been happening more recently that blind mules are being used to cross the border from Tijuana to San Diego. To protect yourself from being a victim of this crime, here's what you need to know.
A blind mule is a person who's used to cross or import an illegal substance or an illegal person into the United States. That's the definition of a blind mule. So without the driver's knowledge, they have something in their car that they have no knowledge that it's there, and it's illegal, like drugs or other humans. If it's a person, the person jumps into the trunk, like they break the latch, or they have like another key, and they get into the trunk of the car. Or if it's a truck, they get into the bed of the truck. When it's drugs, it could be that the drugs are with a magnet placed under the car, or spare tires, like on a Jeep on the back. The spare tire can be switched from one spare tire to the other. One is full of drugs. They just replace it. You have no idea it happened. They do it in the middle of the night. Next thing you know, you're crossing drugs in the spare tire of your Jeep. Correct. It's very hard for it to happen random because the people who do these crimes, they usually do like spy or some surveillance, because the drugs have value, so they're not just putting them in any car. Usually it's people who live in Tijuana or people who come and visit Tijuana, like for example, like a partner, like a boyfriend, girlfriend, or husband, wife, and they have a routine, a pattern of crossing, like every weekend. Or if they live in Mexico and they cross the United States to work, it's Monday to Friday in the morning. So these people who commit these crimes, yes, they find out that somebody has a pattern of crossing. They put the drugs or they put the human inside the car, and the way that they follow up on their property is by placing a GPS into the car.
There are serious consequences for this crime. We are also going to mention a few tips that can prevent you from being used as a blind mule.
The impact on the victim of a blind mule, the impact on their life, because it's life-changing. The worst case scenario is that the person goes to jail, right? Because they crossed illegal drugs in their car and they're responsible for everything that's in their car. Or they go to jail because they smuggled a human being and they're responsible for everything that's in their vehicle. So the person can say that they have, people who have knowledge, mostly when they are arrested, a lot of people say, I didn't know it was there, right? And so it's a common lie. So Customs and Border Protection is accustomed, they're familiar with people saying that they had no knowledge that it was there. So when it's real, when it's the truth, it's like the boy who cried wolf. They're like, oh, everybody says that, right? Of course you didn't know. But fortunately, Customs and Border Protection is very experienced in detecting when somebody really is a blind mule. The manner in which the drugs are placed, the declaration from the illegal or the undocumented person who jumps into the trunk or sneaks into the bed of the truck, and the criminal history of the driver. A driver who has maybe a Sentry program, the Sentry card, trusted traveler. They have a history of crossing to work, no prior criminal record. It's going to be probably a case where they believe it and they're released. However, they don't go to jail, but there's still serious consequences, okay? If they have a Sentry card, so long Sentry. And not just the victim of the blind mule. Many people who either share an address with the driver, with the victim of the blind mule, if somebody shares an address with that person, they're also going to lose their trusted traveler, their Sentry or Global. If they've crossed with the person at a certain time, in the same vehicle, that could also be a possibility for them to lose their Sentry. So it impacts the victim and the people that surround, the families and friends that surround the victim. And in other cases, when there's a visitor visa, like if a victim of a blind mule has a visitor visa, they're going to lose their visa as well, even though they had no knowledge. So it's a very serious and very hard to punish the people who do it, because the blind muling occurs in Mexico, yet the incident occurs at the border into the United States. So the United States government has no jurisdiction over who commits the actual blind mule crime and how to prevent this from happening. Okay, well, on Amazon you can buy what's called anti-spyware, which is a GPS detector. It costs like $40. You're running by your car. If there's a GPS or any anomaly, your anti-spyware will detect it. Another suggestion could be if you have a routine, a pattern of crossing, you can go to the tire shop and have your car lifted quickly, look underneath, open your trunk, check it, nothing's there. Also, you can go to the car wash, have your car washed and just tell the person who washes your car to do a thorough check to see if he finds anything. There's not much when you go to the mechanic to get your car repaired or something. You also have to be very careful at those kind of shops, because it's happened where the car goes back, but drugs are inside. And just inspecting your vehicle every time before you cross. So if you would like some guidance on how to bring your partner to the United States, I'd be more than happy to help you. I can offer you a consultation in my office, which is located in Gran Hotel Tijuana Las Torres. My phone number is 664-166-9918. Or in my US cell phone is 619-541-9430. Or feel free to email me at infolegal664@gmail.com. That's info, I-N-F-O, legal, L-E-G-A-L, 664@gmail.com. I'd be more than happy to help you.
As you heard, this atrocity can be life-changing. So please be very careful and try to check your car every time you cross the border. At the end of the day, and what the authorities have said, is that you are responsible for whatever you have in your car. As you can see, this is very serious. So please check your car every time you cross the border. At the end of the day, we are responsible for whatever we have in our own car. Well, hello everyone. Baja Window to the south. It's in Rosarito at CEART, Centro Estatal de las Artes. And today we have two very special guests. And we are going to talk about art, because there's a symposium, an international one, that it's coming for the first time here in Mexico about mosaicos. I'm just going to say it in Spanish as well. And I'm here with Julio Menassi. Did I say it correct? Más o menos, okay. Well, he is an international artist, and he's the director of this symposium. And we're also with Marco Nuño. I'm correct at that one. And he is the director of SEAT here in Rosarito. Welcome to Baja Window to the South. Bienvenidos, bienvenuti. I think that's correct in Italiano. Okay, excellent. And I would like to start by you telling us, please, our audience, what's the goal of this symposium? Why did you create that? That it's the 13, right? That already,
yes.
Well, first one here in Mexico, but
yes.
you got to tell us about it.
Questo è il simposio numero 13, es el primero in Mexico.
Menossi is talking about the symposium. This is the number 13. This is the first time right here in Mexico. It's only women that are gathered right here in Baja California. They're working in one theme, and one of the objectives is to work and to innovate about the mosaic.
Okay.
This new technique of art.
Okay, yeah, because sometimes, I mean, to being honest, we think about mosaic, just for other purpose, not just like art, right? So, I mean, that's great. And they were telling me that it's about cuentos humanos, o sea, something that can you please tell us about that?
Okay, il tema è cuentos humanos. Naturalmente ogni artista tiene una sua particolare scrittura, un suo particolare modo di interpretare il mosaico.
Julio is talking about the theme is of the symposium is the creation, storytelling of the human people. They are the first group of persons that arrive right here in Baja California. Every artist has his particular techniques, and this is the way, the very contemporary way to see the mosaic.
I also have another question for you, Master. And that is, why just women? I mean, it's great. No, I was just saying.
Solo donne perché in questo preciso momento storico il mondo del mosaico nel mondo è femminile. C'è stata una evoluzione perché negli anni 60-70 il mondo del mosaico era maschile, quasi solamente italiano.
Julio says that in the past, the art of the mosaic it was only for men and Italian men, and through the time, right now, the more important artists of the mosaic, they are women, and it is very easy to work with women.
Yes, yeah, thank you. That's inspiring. And and you were telling us something about that they concentrate here, all the women that are going to participate, and they create, their art here, right? So they can expose them after, right? Is that correct? I mean, Can you tell us about that process? Because we're here at the studio, and you can just feel the energy, just great.
Yeah. They have only 12 days to work in one piece. And regularly, that one piece take like 2 months to make the piece of art. And today they are working like 8 hours or 9 hours per day. It's a challenge because they work a few hours. Yes, it's against the clock.
Okay. It's open to the public.
Yes.
When it's going to be open to the public? Is it free? Does it cost? And how it
All
works?
the activities of the symposium, they are free.
Okay.
You can visit right here the studio to see the processing of the pieces. And we also have conference. Every artist, they talk about their technique, their experience of his trajectory. And we finish this symposium next week with the exhibition.
Okay, and it's going to be, I think, for like a month or two after?
1 month.
1 month?
And we pretend to go to different parts of Baja California.
Okay, so you can have this all around Baja California, which is great, but right now they're in Rosarito again, so they know.
And Julio is working in a piece of art for SEA Rosarito.
Oh,
a special gift.
That's great. Thank you so much for that, Julio, for all our people here in Baja. Okay, thank you. And there's something else that you would like to add before we go?
Just follow us on our social media and be aware of what we're doing.
Most definitely. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Gracias. Thank you for your thank you. And thank you for joining us here in Baja Window to the South. Well, Cesar, how about that? What you can create from mosaic, right?
Oh, amazing. Amazing art and amazing artists. And let's say sculptors, from all over the world right here in Rosarito. I mean, led by Aida Valencia. She's a master mosaicist, you want to say it? Yes. From here, from Tijuana, and she will be representing Mexico on next year's symposium.
Wow.
So it's going to be a great event to see on the 17th. It's going to be open. The 17th, correct?
Yes,
the 17th is going to be
open for all community in the SEA Rosarito.
Correct.
So you should go and check that out, right?
Yes.
And of course, we want to thank you for joining us one more week in Baja Window to the South. Please like us, share our show if you like it.
Subscribe.
Every comment is welcome, right?
Correct.
And see you next week.
See you next week.